Been playing on my PC for over 10 years and I've collected a lot of gaming mice during that time. If you see I'm blushing a little bit, it's really fucking hot in here. It gets like literally 80 degrees in this room, very humid, so that's why. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the mice that I still have and kind of just my thoughts on them. I don't have everything I used to have because I have sold some of them, thank God. I need to sell more. Oh, I know, I'm sorry the hand cam, this is literally my webcam from like a billion years ago. Oh, I could probably just do this. This would be easier. Okay. So right now I'm on, sorry about the light too. This camera is awful dog shit. So I'll do some better pictures and everything. But the mouse that I'm on now is the X2 Crazy Light. Here I took some actual pictures with the camera that I have too. Bruce Lee edition. It's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing a full review on this soon, but for now, that's what I'll show you. I have some thoughts about the lightweight and like if it actually helps, but I want to do some actual testing with real data if I can, you know, find a way to do that. Next, the old faithful, the G Pro Super Light. Jesus, this is the original one. I have some feet on it, took the puck out. This one is a absolute classic. Absolute classic. I mean, there's nothing I can really say about this. There's been a million reviews. Everyone knows it's pretty good, but it's the shape that fits everyone okay, but no one perfectly. That's pretty much, that was my thoughts on it. Once I switched off of it, I never really looked back. One of my early videos, I said I do have a whatever self-master... I don't remember the line. I think I said self-masturbatory Finalmouse. That's this one, Starlight-12. I think that's what it's called. I don't care. I mean, it's made of metal. Honestly, at first I thought the design was cool, but okay, wait, it kind of looks cool in this light. At first I thought the design was cool, but honestly, it's kind of ugly once it's on your desk. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe with certain colorway setup, that shit would look nice. I also put some grip tape on it. Ooh, that got a little gross. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's not show that part. All right. Boom, 2 down. Oh, boy. This is going to get real annoying. This is the Roccat Cone Pure Ultra right here. I honestly fucking love this mouse, but this wire is just absolutely atrocious, and Roccat has just absolutely gone to shit. If this shape was a slight bit bigger, this would be an insane fucking mouse for me. I was hitting crazy shots with it. It was just a bit longer and I could extend my fingers out just a little bit because my fingers were hitting this. So literally just a slight bit longer, not too long to where it's like this fucking long ass stick, but this is a cool shape. It's really fucking cool. If you haven't tried it before, don't buy from Roccat and force them to make a new one of these because I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're releasing like RGB dog shit, 200 gram fucking piss mice. Next, this is my other old faithful. I mean, you can't go wrong with the XM1. Is that what this is? Yeah, the original XM1. I have it paracorded too. That's how old I am, dude. Oh my God. This one's a beauty. Okay, this is a fucking beauty. I love this mouse. I really do. You know what? Next one I'll talk about is literally just, in my opinion, an improvement on this mouse. So let me bring that real quick. This is actually what I use for my work from home PC. This is the Lamzu Atlantic. They have different colorways, but honestly none that fits my setup, so I had to go with the black. But my God, is this mouse so fun to use. I mean, it literally, this is just like the perfect mouse for me. As perfect as I have been able to find, at least, okay? It's just the XM1, but it has comfort grooves for the buttons, and the back just feels a little bit more formed in my hand, actually less formed in my hand. But I think Lamzu Atlantis front, XM1 back, amazing fucking mouse. That could be an amazing combo. And I know the shapes are very similar, but hand feel is actually very different. I know that's why I got this, because I wanted a wireless XM1. A lot of people were saying it's the same shape. It's the same shape. I get it in, you know, it fits the same, but the actual hand feel of the mouse is very different. Not sure what the cause of that is. I can see the shapes. That camera is so shit, bro. All right, just hold on. Oh, here. I have the wireless one. I eventually got the wireless one. I don't know why, but yeah. Oh, you can't really see with the backdrop. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. side by side. Fucking, I don't know. It is very similar. I think this one's a little bit more angled. I get a lot more flat as part of my hand on the XM2 than this. Yeah, that's, I mean, you know, same thing with the wireless XM2, whatever this is. Good shape. Next, got another Old Faithful. All the ones I'm saying Old Faithful I've used for like over a year without switching. So that's what we're gonna name that. Okay. Now this one, this is disgusting. This is like when I was back into like doing every mod to a mouse possible because I thought that would help me for some reason. But honestly, I think I was just having fun. I was just kind of having fun to like opening up a mouse and fucking doing shit to it. There's something about it, man. There's something about fucking around with PC hardware to make it more suited to you or whatever. This is my Razer Viper Mini. So you can see I had a little color coordination going with the grip tape. I 3D printed like 3D printed. I don't have a 3D printer. I printed out a sheet of paper and stuck the grip tape to it and cut it out that way. So it was like perfect form fitting. This mouse is just nuts. I also did the electrical tape mod. I don't even know what else I did. This is back when you had to take a fucking hair dryer and heat up this little heat sink. What the fuck? Heat wrap? I forgot what this shit's called. Oh, no, it's actually not. It's actually not. This had a 3D printed part on it. I bet this is though. Yeah, this is right there. You can't really see it. That's a piece of plastic right here. The shiny bit. Old days, man. Old fucking days. That's back when like Fortnite was first popular or some shit. But god damn, are these clicks mushy. Good shape though. It's a good shape. I used to use the fuck out of this thing, man. I really did like the shape. I really don't think it's for me, but this is where I was trying fingertip grip for a very long time. When I say very long, probably like a year or two. And this is the mouse I was using for that. Eventually went back because I just realized I was forcing myself into fingertip grip, and I don't think forcing yourself into a grip really helps you all that much. I think if anything, it just hurts you short term. Unless obviously your grip is like horrible. I really don't see the biggest issue with it. I don't see ever a situation where you need to change your grip. Okay, next, the OP1 8K. I mean, you know, we had to talk about this mouse. I already have a review up on this mouse. If you want to go watch it. This is one of my favorite mice of all time, but mine broke. Why did my mic? So that was weird. My mic just peaked somehow, but this is one of my favorite mice of all time. This one's broke, but I'll get a replacement eventually, maybe. I don't know though. I want to keep reviewing new mice, so maybe I won't. I do like to take my time with mouse reviews though. That's why I'm kind of doing older stuff. And a reason for that is because one, I just want to get like an actual good feel for the mouse before I make a review on it. And two, and the second part is like, if you're constantly switching mice, it makes it harder for you to improve, right? So that's literally my channel is FPS improvement, whether it's hardware, whether it's just like fucking practicing or random shit like that. That is my channel, dude. These shadows are so harsh. I have a new lighting setup. I'm sorry, that's fucking weird, but yeah. So I don't want to like fuck myself by constantly switching mice. So you know, I'm trying to get a good review, quality review, and also actually improve. This is the Viper 8K. I got it on a big sale back when I just wanted to try what 8K polling felt like, because that was the new hype. I meant to return it and I think I forgot to, so I'm just kind of stuck with this thing. Viper shape is nice, but it's a little bit too big for me. I feel like I get less hand motion with it, but I don't know, maybe I feel like I could really fit into it. But when I tried tracking with it, like the little movements with your fingertips was absolutely impossible, especially compared to this. You just have a lot less range of motion because it's a lot more locked in. And that's something I'm struggling with a mouse shape. God, dude, is that a tongue twister? And that is something I'm struggling with a mouth. I'm gonna fucking, oh my God, I'm gonna do it. Fuck. Okay, that is something I have been struggling with a mouse shape for a very long time. Is, you know, do you want it form fitted to your hand and locked in? Probably not, actually. But the problem is that's when it's most comfortable. So it's like this fucking balancing act. Why can't there just be like a good mouse for everyone? You know, I'm starting to realize or I really did start to realize, that's why I stopped buying so many mice. That's why most of these are old. There's just no perfect shape. Like, you kind of just, you get something good. As long as it, like, you know, you're not buying a fingertip grip mouse when you do fucking claw grip or palm. You know, you buy something good for you, and you just gotta make the most out of it. If it's, you know, hurting your hand or really fucking you up, maybe change it. But like, I really just don't suggest being a consumer like I was back in the day and just buying a fuck ton. It just, there's no reason for it. I don't think I play any better. All right, next, and someone gave me this just to try out. It was one of their old mice, and it's a DeathAdder. I'm gonna return it to them soon, but I'm not big on ergo mice, dude. I just can't do it anymore. There's only one ergo mouse, which is actually coming, that I do really fucking love. Here's where we get into some cool mice. Okay, oh man, some of these are old. You know, let me change the scene, so I might put this at the start. You know, I wanted to make this video, and you know, if this one does well, then I'll do, you know, fucking mouse pad and keyboard, and maybe headsets. I don't know, probably not headsets. That's kind of boring, and I don't even remember most of them. But I like the idea of this video because it's like looking back through the history of how mice and mouse pads and stuff like that have evolved. And, you know, I thought it was kind of interesting just to like pull them all out and just looked at it. So if you like this, if this does well, then I'll do it with, you know, keyboards and mouse pads, and that's probably it actually. This brings me back to my Counter-Strike day. Okay. This ugly fucking shit. Okay, you know, I like the pink, I'm not gonna lie. I used to have this like pink and blue keyboard. It was like Hotline Miami theme. I was trying to make my setup that. I don't know why, bro. That shit was ugly. And then I gave up because my hand would get sweaty, and this is glossy coating. Back when fucking companies used to make you choose between glossy or normal. The S2 only had glossy coating. My hands would slip like absolute crazy. Like I said, it gets 80 degrees in this room. So I put grip tape that I used for, you know, I'm sure another mouse that I got rid of eventually. And this thing is just, this is history, bro. This was the first Zowie mouse I ever got. I remember one of my friends recommended it to me because he's like, oh, this is your grip, bro, try this Zowie mouse. All the Counter-Strike pros use Zowie. I bought it. I hated the gloss. I hated the glossy. You know, the shape, it actually is pretty nice, but it, okay, this kind of has the same problem as the ZA13 for me, where it, I don't know how else to explain this, but point of control, like the point of control in your hand on the mouse is like very high up. So it just feels like my inner part of my hand right here has like no control on the mouse. I don't know how to explain that, but that's something I always look for. You know, like my hand's pretty anchored here, but here it feels like I'm almost like pushing the mouse away from my hand when I rest my hand on it. So maybe that's a you know, me thing, my grip, but not a big fan of the S2, although it is a nice shape. I don't know, I just, this back part, just my hand just feels like it's sliding off of it or something, and it's not because of the gloss. God, I love this thing. It is nasty though. Maybe no close-up of this. The Outset AX. This mouse is actually a god tier ergo mouse. This is the one I was talking about. This one is so fucking good. Oh my god, I just like resting my hand on it, man. I can't believe I only found out recently that they stopped making these. That is depressing. This is a nice shape, dude. This is literally perfect for like static clicking, Counter-Strike, Valorant. I love that one. I loved it. Viper's getting covered by all these old ass wires, man. Okay. This is my second gaming mouse ever. This, and the first one I sold, it was the G903, probably the heaviest, fucking ugliest, disgusting shaped mouse I've ever used. And this one, I remember, I think I went to New York or something for one of our vacation. We did like a couple days in New York, and we went to a computer store, and I decided I wanted to get this. This is the Logitech G703, absolute classic, absolute fucking classic. And this, I hate this rubber on the sides here and here. It has rubber. This stuff gets pretty gross. Like, you had to clean your mouse a lot if you wanted it to be clean. But my God, man, this is a classic. This is a absolute classic. And you know what? I don't like it. I know a lot of people love it. I used to love it. I use the absolute shit out of this mouse. You know, knowing what I know today about my preferences, the reason I loved it is because that was my second mouse. Just when I hold this, it feels like my hand, all the weight in my hand goes to this side right here, and my hand just falls off. It's just like, I'm trying to hold my pinkies up so you can kind of see it, but there's just like a gap on the other side, but on this side it stays. So I'm not sure. I guess you're supposed to like curve your fucking hand or something to really touch all of it. I don't know what's going on there, but it's a weird shape. Maybe like that. No, I don't fucking know, man. They've got better shapes now. So, you know, a lot of people love this too. And, you know, maybe it's just the way I grip it. I don't know. All right, last one. Oh my God. Okay. Forget all of these. Actually, I have two more. I want to give an honorable mention because Lethal Gaming Gear was having a sale. So I got my wife Nezuko X2. So we have matching mic. It's not a crazy light, but look at that shit. It's got the little bamboo, man. That's fucking cool as shit. And it's a small. So this is what I might do the testing of like weight, but you know, different sizes. So I really don't know if that is going to, probably not going to be good data. All right. And these fucking next two, man, they're the same thing. So I'm going to be showing them at the same time, but one's significantly cooler than the other. So we have both of the G303s here, Shroud Edition and non-Shroud Edition. Original one. God damn, bro. The Shroud Edition looks pretty cool. It looks kind of oval. You know, they made it bigger and it fits. You know what? Let me just stop right there. I'm just gonna fucking talk about the original. This is probably the sexiest mouse ever to exist. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, God, that camera is so shit. Just look at this fucking thing, man. It just has the coolest shape ever. Something about this mouse just makes you feel a little stiff in your pants every time you look at it, man. It's just the coolest looking shape of all time. I mean, my God. And then the RGB, I'll put a video of it on somewhere. RGB is just actually cool. I've never seen that done before. You know, obviously they had to take that out for the weight reduction, but my God, man. These two, the Shroud Edition right here, versus the normal. The original, I guess. The original is just so much smaller, and for some reason it fits better. At least for me. I can put my fingers right there. This one just constantly feels like it's slipping. This one you're forced to hold lightly and it works. This one just feels like I really don't know what it is. I just really did not like the Shroud Edition, and I really like this one. Maybe it's just, you know, again, my grip style. I just wish the G303 would be comfortable. It's just such a cool shape, man. I can't get over it. Just that full diamond shape. So cool looking. It looks fucking alien. Shroud Edition wasn't horrible. It just did not work for me and a lot of people. I really think part of that is just because the shape is just so love it or hate it. And I really think they could, you know, do something with this and improve it a bit. Because you can see with more modern shapes, this front end just doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure. They should have taken the G303, and I think they tried to make changes without it losing its identity. I really think they should have just full on modernized it. I just want them to fully modernize this mouse, somehow keep the shape, because it just looks so cool. But you know, you gotta at least trim down this front end, because that's also, I feel like, what's causing some of the feel. Like, it literally feels like the mouse is going to do a wheelie in your hand a little bit. And part of that is because I feel like you can't really get your hand lower. Maybe. Don't know. And maybe just not this. I don't know what they were thinking with this. I think we've known for a while now that you don't have a lip up in the back. That's not how your palm works. You don't hold it like this. You know what I mean? Unless you're playing. I mean, I guess you could be like on a really high desk, you know, playing like this. I don't know, dude. I don't know what they were thinking with that, but mouse could be cool. They could modernize it. Don't think they will. I think the G303 is officially dead. I was so hyped when I saw the Shroud Edition. I had to get it because it's just the coolest shit ever. But yeah, that's about it. That's that's pretty much everything I've ever got. Jesus, dude, this is bad. This is actually bad. You know what? 10 years, over 10 years. Let's see when I got Steam. Hold on. All right, 12 years, and we have 5. What is that? 11, 14, 16. Okay, so I got about a mouse a year. Is that bad? That bad? I feel like that's kind of bad. Not horrible, but kind of bad. Let me know that in the comments, and you can try to, you know what, when you comment that, also write 100 words about it, letting me know if that's bad or not, because it would help the algorithm a lot, and that would just really fucking suck. Yep. So that's all the mice I have. I'm working on a bigger, more ambitious journey style video of, you know, me improving at something, and I'm really excited about it, and it's something I haven't really done before, but I'm hoping I get really good because it'll make me nuts at video games. But anyway, be on the lookout for that. But I am about to go on vacation, so I needed to make something, you know, pretty easy. I want to at least upload once a month. It's pretty hard because I am working a full-time job also, but yep. Okay, that's about it. See ya.